Yes, please.
Well, Kevin, I would be happy to have the district attorney or any other official that you might think would be appropriate to review our system. We have a Colorado Open Records Act that has specific requirements as to what constitutes a public record, and not everything that you ask for is a public record. There is a specific definition, and it includes work product, and that's generally the reason why you don't get some of the things that you ask for, because it is work product, and there's a very specific definition as to what constitutes work product. It's not up to the county attorney's office to make decisions about what gets released and what doesn't get released. It's up to the state legislature in crafting the open records law. And I can tell you that there are numerous requests for public records, for public documents, and those documents are not considered public records under the Open Records Act. We don't release them if they're not responsive to the request. And we feel that anything that, that's why the attorney's office gets involved, because we don't want things that are not required to be released, because we have an obligation to our client, and our client is not you, it's not the taxpayers. Our client is Mesa County government and the Board of County Commissioners and the departments that work for Mesa County. And so when we determine that something does not qualify as a public record under the Open Records Act, we don't release it. And there is an appeal process. So if you think there's a record that we've misclassified, you certainly have the right to appeal it, and a court can tell us to release it. That's the way the statute is set up. But I would be happy to have the DA or anybody else look through there, because I personally object to your implication that somehow we're trying to rig an election through our application of the open records law. And I would be happy to have the district attorney look through every request that we've handled, and if you or anybody else that feels that we didn't supply something that was misclassified, you have your options to proceed to court.
I supplied the 3 emails that I've received after the CORA request was finally received this past Friday. The thing about
and on that point,
with CORA, you still have to tell me how many documents are related to my search. A number. Hey, there's 20,000.
No,
emails.
we tell you what's responsive. If it's not a public record per the definition, we don't even have to tell you it exists. And I challenge you to find something in the statute that contradicts that.
So it sounds to me like if the best place to be a criminal is behind your office doors.
Okay.